Good morning, VC. Music community, metal community, whoever's out there watching. This video here, I've got, of course, hopefully I'm going to title this thing uh, Heavy Metal CD Haul. So anybody who's not interested in CDs, you probably won't even click on this video. That's fine. That's fine. Um, I've been wanting to post a video about this because this actually happened a couple weeks ago. So I'm still real excited about it. Um, I guess I need to go ahead and start, but I'll tell a little bit of the story. Basically, I got up with somebody that was selling some heavy metal CDs on Facebook Marketplace. So basically, clicked on that. The pictures were not that great. There was only two pictures. There was a box that you could see the CDs from a top view, and then there was like a pile of them kind of in the floor, and you could see some of the same titles and then some of the extra titles, and not everything was heavy metal or whatever. There was some. There was actually some hip hop and hard rock, classic rock, or whatever mixed in too. So I was like, kind of didn't know what to expect type of thing. Um, so even kind of leading up to that, I'm not posting this video to brag about, oh, look what I got at this great price or anything. In fact, I'm not even going to talk about the price, but it was crazy, nickels on the dollar or whatever. Um, But I just want to post, if you think that you don't have any luck, whether it be going to the Goodwill or scoring on anything, just get out there. You see so many people post videos about this crazy collection or something that they got. My most recent experience was Chris has the spins. He's actually done another crazy deal on some records, but he got this collection of somebody's brother who had passed away, and I got a couple records from him. And I attribute that to passing along some of that luck of kind of running into this uh, collection. Kind of blew me away. Like I said, I didn't know what to expect. Another thing, too, was I was actually driving an hour and a half away. The dude didn't even know if I was going to actually show up or not because of how inconsistent people are in that environment, whether it be your Craigslist, OfferUp, or Facebook Marketplace. I guess a lot of people are not dependable or reliable on responding, much less even showing up when you do try to set up a meeting place. So Chris has the spins. I got some luck from him. Um, It is like over 100 CDs, and I'm going to sit here and show all of them that aren't duplicates. There was some duplicates, probably about 20 or 25. I'm not going to show those. And I need to get started. I do want to tell a little bit about the seller, not to give away his identity or anything like that, or to say, woohoo, I got this great deal off of you or anything like that. But Jacob is currently serving in our military. I did thank him, for his service while I was looking at the CDs and striking up the deal or whatever. He is currently down in the Fayetteville area, serving in our military, and he actually lives in well, I won't even. We met in Sanford, North Carolina. We actually met at the grocery store parking lot, so that kind of goes along with the Zonkman's vinyl grocery list. Well, there's some CDs that were on the grocery list too that were actually in this collection. So that's crazy. Um, yeah, hopefully that's enough of the story. Another thing too was, I asked Jacob a little bit about himself. He is actually from Arizona, and of course the military, relocates you wherever they want. But that's going to tie into a little bit on the condition on these. As I was looking, most of the stuff looked great. It had a little bit, it wasn't dusty, but it was actually like kind of dirty, like gritty. And I attribute that to like Arizona. desert. So these were fairly well taken care of. There's a few, scratches here and there. I have actually only come across one CD that didn't play all the way, but even in 2 weeks, I've not gotten through this entire collection. Um, so yeah, I think I said everything I was going to say about Jacob. But thank you, Jacob. I know Jacob's probably not watching this video. Thank you to the handful of people that actually do watch my video. Thank you to the subscribers. I don't do that enough with my videos. I am going to take a little bit extra time on this to go ahead and thank you on that. And if saying the price and how much you got something is your thing, please continue to do that because we're like, oh wow, that's so awesome to get something for 50 cents or $1 or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and start. And these are somewhat, mostly alphabetized, I'll say that. Right off the top, sword, uh, and I can't even, apocryph, yeah, I can't even pronounce that. This was on the list, Stoner Rock. I'm a big sword fan. This was the only thing that I did not have on CD or vinyl by them. So, boom, that completes that right off the bat. So, I need to go through these faster. Wasp, Deluxe Edition, first album, extra bonus CD. Great stuff. Mrs. Zonkman is a big Wasp fan. Uh, as I lay dying, shadows are security. Maybe it's like a metalcore band and not as familiar. As I lay dying, and I don't know all these albums. An ocean between us. Uh, Arch Enemy, War Eternal. This is another one on the list. Awesome. I love some Arch Enemy. Alicia White Gluss, or whatever how you pronounce her name, lead singer. Awesome. All That Remains. What is the name of this one? Overcome. Try not to mess up the glare there too much. Boom. All That Remains for We Are Many. All That Remains. The Order of Things. Another metalcore thing. They got a story too. They had, I don't know if it's lead singer or guitarist actually, die, and it's under investigation for actually foul play. Amon Amarth, this is another band that's actually touring with Arch Enemy. I don't know if you follow them. Their bus actually got stuck in the snow up in North Dakota. So if you're down south enjoying some warm weather and it's just turning fall, enjoy that because you could be buried in the snow in North Dakota. Amon Amarth, and see, I mess up both of these. With Odin on Our Side, another Amon Amarth, Deceiver of the Gods, and this is like a box, not a box set, but that's just how I think that deluxe CD came in a box there. Real cool. Tim Armstrong, not familiar with this, did play it. I think it's actually kind of a little bit like a punk. Tim Armstrong, is that the dude in Rancid? I think I messed up. Anyway, Anti Flag, which side are you on? It's more like punk stuff. Anti Flag, the people are the gun. Anti Flag, a benefit for Americans of violent crime, sorry, messing these up. I need to get through this even faster. Against Me, White Crosses. This is some great stuff here. Black Flag, Damaged. I did not have any Black Flag on CD or vinyl. Black Flag, Slip It In. Awesome stuff. Black Flag, Family Man. Good stuff. Continuing on as fast as I can. This is kind of out of order. Queensryche. This is a 2013 deluxe edition. Pretty sure I haven't listened to that. Pretty sure no Jeff Tate. Black Label Society, Unblackened. Boy, the thing is bad. I'm just going to roll. Black Sabbath, 13. I was not familiar with this Black Sabbath album. Real cool, real good stuff. They actually got together, except for the drummer. Who was that? Jeff Ward, I think. Maybe he's passed. I don't even know. That was 2013. But it was very cool. Brad Wilk did some drumming on that album for them. which if you guys are familiar, Rage Against the Machine, Audio Slave, and Prophets of Rage, all that stuff. Body Count, and this does not have Cop Killer on it. Children of Bodom. I'm not familiar with this. Halo of Blood. The Clash, London Calling. No, I did not have that. I'm kind of weak on punk, but this kind of helped me out. You'll see there's some more punk come across there too. And another thing Jacob did say also too, he said there was some classic rock stuff in there. Some of it was his dad's CDs. I didn't really get into it whether his dad was still with us or not. Creedence Clearwater Revival, greatest hits. That's cool. Here's a little bit of Cypress Hill, Black Sunday, Cypress Hill self-titled. Damn Yankees, Don't Tread. We'll get into a little bit more of the Nuge, Ted Nugent. This was very cool. Dark Throne, The Underground Resistance. Um, Looking to want to dive in this a little bit more, man. This sounded pretty good, pretty heavy. And this I could not believe that I missed when I was younger. Death Human. I know a lot of y'all have actually shown this. I don't know if there was reissues on vinyl or issues or whatever. Um, but I kind of missed Death, growing up and listening to music and that sort of thing. I believe this is 90 or 91 album. This is when they kind of changed people too, and I forget uh, the lead singer that actually passed away in like 2000 or something. This is an awesome album, man. And the track that really got me was, I want to say it was Cosmic Sea. And that even goes into the realm of the Zonkman, finding about my higher self sort of thing. Um, the Distillers, I believe this was some punk. Down. I don't know how much you guys are familiar with Down. Little Philip Anselmo after the breakup of Pantera, or maybe it was in the middle of the Pantera stuff before they split up. Here was interesting. I did not know what this was when I saw it. Elf. This is like 72. I don't even know if it's considered like prog or something like that, but some older classic rock stuff from back in the day. This is very cool because Brendan Van D showed this, and it was VCLT from the Gray Man in, I'm not going to pronounce this, Insiferum. And this particular album is From Afar. And he was saying it was like folk metal or Viking metal. Good listen. He was calling it and said, hey, that looks like the Gray Man. I got two of these in this haul. Unsung Heroes. And now Brendan Van D, he showed the vinyl. So it was awesome to pick up some of that. I Hate God, Southern Discomfort. I Hate God, self-titled, I believe. Fight, The Small Deadly Space. Um, this kind of goes along with Record Store Day, Black Friday. They're releasing the Fight War Words on vinyl. Flatfoot 56. What does this thing say? Black Thorn. And I was not familiar with this, but I guess I'm thinking along the lines of if you like a Dropkick Murphys or Flogging Molly, you might be into them. Ghost. Whoa, hold on to that thing. Ghost. And this one is Infestionum. Yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Like a 2013, 2011 album, maybe. Not real familiar with Ghost. And another thing, too, nothing against Jacob. Don't know if he was a big Green Day fan. The Zonk band had zero Green Day. Nothing against Green Day, just not a big deal. The Zonk band doesn't have to get any Green Day albums now. Green Day, Dookie. Green Day, Insomniac. Green Day, Nimrod. I don't know if I'm putting them up there and leaving them long enough. Green Day, Shenanigans. Probably to go faster on the Green Day. 21st Century Breakdown. Green Day and 1039 Smoothed Out Slappy Hours. I don't know if this is earlier than Dookie and they put together some kind of compilation or what. Anybody that's a Green Day fan will have to help me out. I don't even know. International Super Hits. And this is a, I don't think I had there was no American Idiot on any of those albums, or the American Idiot album. I don't even know if that was a self-titled. This is a single, Green Day. This was even Can You Rock, How to Play Guitar with Green Day songs. So, yeah, the Green Day is fulfilled. And then actually kind of blew my mind to see some country. Um, Hank 3 or Hank the Third. What is this one? Rise and Outlaw. And this is actually some good stuff, man. I'm not. My brother tried to get me into Hank the Third a little bit. Plenty of albums here. Broke, Drifting, Lovesick, or whatever. Lovesick, Broke, and Drifted. Trying to read it backwards out of there. Straight to Hell, Hank the Third. So I got plenty of Hank the Third to get me in there. Hank the Third, or Hank Williams 3 the Third. Long Gone Daddy. Sorry about the glare. We're trying to rock through this. Some more cool stuff. I even saw somebody just showed this recently. Havoc, Time Is Up. This as well. Huntress, Starbound Beast. Cool stuff, man. And of course, a classic, Iron Maiden, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Clairvoyant, awesome song, which everybody's familiar with the Iron Maiden. Creator, Pleasure to Kill. Now that you guys have been showing some good stuff, it was cool for me to actually come across this. Lamb of God, As the Palace Burns. Didn't have any Lamb of God, so I've got a few here to get into. So Lamb of God, Sacrament. And Lamb of God, Resolution. This was actually a real good album. Some of you guys that like it harder are probably thinking, that's a little bit more watered down one from like 2013 or something. Let's see, what else we got? Led Zeppelin, Celebration Day. This is when Jason Bonham played drums with the original Led Zeppelin in like 2007. Cool stuff. Leonard Skinner, pronounced Leonard Skinner, a little southern rock, classic rock in there. Must have been part of his dad's collection. This was also on the want list. Machine Head, The Blackening. Good stuff. Good stuff. Another Machine Head, Supercharger. Boom. You can see some of the stickers where they actually got them from the used store too. I actually found a lot of receipts from like 2013 when they bought the stuff in Arizona, whether it be Jacob or his dad. Mastodon, the Hunter. Ready to get into some Mastodon. Here was a Megadeth album, Super Collider. I did not have this. Sounds kind of more like the newer one, Dystopia or whatever. Melvin's Stoner Witch. I had a Melvin's on vinyl, but that was it. Motorhead. The Zonkman's lacking some Motorhead too. That was good to get that one. Nightwish. I'm kind of familiar with them. This album was Imaginarium, I believe, something like that. I'm trying to pile all this stuff up here. The North Side Kings. This thing of ours. This I had to look up. Kind of punk, or actually it is punk, but Arizona local. And here's the Nuge. Two CDs for one price. So it was the Nugent's first album and Cat Scratch Fever all in one. And then Ted Nugent, Double Live Gonzo. I do actually have that on vinyl. Outcast. Here's a little bit more of the hip hop. Aquamini or something. I don't even know how that is. I was interested in this band too, Pussifer, the Maynard side project, and of course we just had the new Tool album come out. Pride and Glory. This of course was Zach Wild, somewhere in between leaving the Ozzy and before the Black Label Society, and this is actually a reissue with a bonus CD, kind of cool. Quiet Riot, Greatest Hits. Here we go, some more punk. Ramones Mania. This is like a greatest hits. And the Zonkman didn't have to get any more Ramones at that, but then this was also in there, the Ramones Deluxe first album. Cool stuff. Blitzkrieg Bop. And then kind of along the same lines, punk, a little newer, Rancid. That might have been like a 2000 album. Rancid, Indestructible. Keeping it rolling, little Henry Rollins, Hot Animal Machine. And this, I believe, was in between Black Flag and the Rollins Band stuff. And here, I don't know if you can hear it in the background, play a little Seven Dust, best of 97 to 2004. And actually, I don't think I had any early Seven Dust stuff, so that's real cool to get that. Kenny Wayne Shepherd Band live in Chicago. Zonkman loves some blues action. A little Kenny Wayne Shepherd. Slayer. I did not have this Slayer album. World Painted Blood. Very interested in listening to this. Sodom. Code Red. Not familiar with them at all. Haven't listened to it yet. I did not have this Suicidal album. Suicidal Tendencies 13. You know what? There was some other compilations and stuff in there, and I did not do them to show in the video. Here is Sub Pop Mix Nuts 2012. So they did some record store day stuff for CDs in on some of this stuff. So it was cool. Billy Talent the Third. Not familiar with this at all. Tankard, a girl named Cerveza. I forget who just showed some Tankard. Maybe Mark G with a C. Maybe Darcy Six Strings Nine Lives. I can't remember who showed some Tankard. This is a different album. Uh, Interested to listen to that. Then you got some classic stuff here. Testament, Souls of Black. And another Testament, The New Order. Good stuff that I actually didn't have. I actually don't have any Testament. Oh no, I got one of the newer ones or something. 3 Inches of Blood. Long live heavy metal. Interested in listening to this, man. This is going to be awesome. Essential Robin Trower. That's some good guitar stuff, man. Can't knock that. Little Van Halen. Fuck for Unlawful Carnal Knowledge. Yeah, I actually did not have that. And I'm very excited about this Venom and all a war with Satan. Very interested in checking that out. I know you guys are showing some Venom too. Interesting story about some Venom, but I won't. I'm already going too long on this. Winter Sun. Not familiar with this at all. I think that's more death. I don't know if that's death or black metal. And then we're about done here. We're in the Z's. Frank Zappa apostrophe. Frank Zappa, Lumpy Gravy. ZZ Top first album. ZZ Top, whatever that is. I cannot pronounce that. Not even going to mess that up. Old ZZ Top, man, that's good stuff. And this was way out of place. The Dukes of Hazzard soundtrack. I probably could have done good to just go ahead and leave that out. But anyway, that's it for the CDs, other than like the 2025 that were duplicates in my CD collection already. So yeah, if you say, you're never lucky, never get any great deals, never find any good stuff, just get out there. Look, what's local in your area, whether it be at the record stores, the bookstores, on Facebook Marketplace, uh, Craigslist, OfferUp, whatever you use, going to flea markets, whatever. The deals are out there to be had, especially CDs. CDs are way on the downslope right now. So, that's usually people are giving them away. It's almost like records used to be back in the 90s or maybe close to that, something like that. Um, so I don't want to keep this too long. Um, be sure comment, whatever you thought in the comments below. Um, and I think that's all I'm going to say about that. Super stoked to get this. You guys say, oh, the heavy Zonk man, he listens to his stoner rock. He's not even all that heavy metal. It's hard to get him to show some heavy metal from time to time. But now I got my heavy metal starter kit um, with a little bit. Maybe there's a little bit of death metal, a little bit of black metal, a few of those thrown in there. So stoked to have this collection. Got a lot of listening to do. And you guys have a great day. Namaste.